Introduction. The body remembers everything. There are truths tattooed in the skin and in the soul. Matrix truths, etched before words existed, that neither time nor silence could erase from the song of the soul. They vibrate in the blood, in the bones, in the breath, in dreams, even in the silent shiver of ancestral pleasure. Within these invisible vibrations, in gestures repeated without understanding, in desires we think freely chosen, memories hide. Ancient, intact, implacably concealed. The body remembers, the soul absorbs, and the mind forgets, willingly or not. Among these truths, sex, omnipresent, often glorified, often defiled, a whisper in closed rooms, a naked cry under the neon of the cities. It is prayer and poison, offering and oblivion. It lives in glances, in songs, in churches as in nightclubs. It spices memories, dreams, regrets. And yet, it remains mutilated, profaned, and above all, misunderstood. Sexuality has become a product, an escape, a territory abandoned to those who never knew how to decode its power. But what if every sexual act were an exchange of energy and cellular memory, an invisible pact signed between two vibrational systems? We speak of pleasure, but we silence the inheritance. We speak of freedom, but we forget the trace. Do you think you merely enjoy? You also inherit. You inherit charges, memories, fragments of souls that are not yours. Sex is an invisible ink that tattoos your nervous system. It leaves imprints, echoes, transmissions. And even when you deny it, the body remembers. Sex is neither a game nor a sin, nor even just a pleasure, but a fusion of body and spirit, a prayer, and above all, a transfer, a passage, a debt, an alchemical act, a biological coding, an energetic shock, capable of lifting your being to the summit or fracturing it into pieces. This book was born of necessity, not from an intellectual whim, but from a vibrational urgency, a subject I did not choose, but that chose me. Or rather, perhaps, a subject whose path crossed mine. In my quest for divine energy, I searched for peace, elevation, connection, for ancient truths jealously hidden or scattered. And yet, throughout my discoveries, one presence returned again, again, and again. Sex. Not the sex of fantasies, of screens, nor of manuals, but a sex mysterious, vibrant, sometimes disturbing. A sacred sex. Its recurrence troubled me. Then the enigma pulled me in, like a thirst I could no longer ignore. Why this omnipresence? Why this ceaseless return to the carnal gate? And what I discovered overturned everything I thought was separate. Sex was not the opposite of the spiritual. It was its vestibule. This book is not merely an essay. It is an initiation, a shedding, a passage into your deepest memory and your most intact power toward the encounter with what sex has buried, engraved, transmitted. Throughout this journey, we will carry scientific lanterns, neuroscience, cellular memory, DNA, vibrational fields, the discoveries about water, to illuminate together the forgotten knowledge and the invisible forces that once guided our steps, sacred compasses that modernity strives to erase, to explore the silent wounds that sex imprints, the healings it holds in secret, and the traces it leaves in the fibers of the body, the folds of the mind, and the archives of the soul. No matter the story your flesh whispers, or the name your past imposed upon you, this book addresses the part of you that remembers, even when the rest has forgotten. It is a key, a reminder, a reactivation, a passage, a leap into your sacred memory.